album because I guess at the time I really believed in the idea of revolution, and then when I got to start thinking about it, I thought, well, revolution seems like a very popular idea, but doesn't it end with a war? Doesn't it end with a lot of destruction? And at the end of the day, the word means a full circle. So you just go back to the beginning in a way of what you had before. But a resolution is something that is a change, and a change in a way for the good, and is seen as some kind of peace making. So in a time where everyone seems to be at war with some god or some country, I thought, or with their own government, I thought maybe it's better to change the song to be about resolution, because I don't want a revolution anymore. I want resolution in the world and peace. And this one is called Hard Times. Dig your ditches, count my stitches. Generation justice wishes for world at war. Final score, media come and abhor us through these hard times. Let's work harder, harder. Give me hard times, and I'll think harder, harder. Divided nation and sedation, overload on information that we have grown up to ignore. Mediocrity applauded through these hard times. Let's work harder, harder. Give me hard times, but I'll think harder, harder. For friends, oh, lose shore. No battle was ever won, ever forced to count the hours. Since true towers built a fiction, higher powers putting guts to war. We keep scores, ignorance deified through these hard times. Let's work harder, harder. Give me hard times, but I'll think harder, harder. Think harder for resolution. Show us some resolution. Russia, show us some if they only see ya with that fear, and they only hear you with that pride, if they only see you with that fear, they only hear you with that pride, then work harder, harder, think harder, think harder, think harder, harder, through hard times. See you with that pride, they only hear you with that fear. Think harder, think harder. Think harder out of heart.